Vlad, where are we off to today?
That's a good question. To Ireland.
It's somewhere in Ireland.
Plenty of places in Ireland.
Vlad and I were in fact going to somewhere in Ireland. Specifically, we were leaving Dublin to spend the day in both County Wicklow and County Kilkenny. Vlad and I met last summer while we were both completing a work exchange at a hostel in Montana, USA, and he has since become the little brother I never had. In fact, we have traveled to 10 different countries together. After we left Dublin, we were off to County Wicklow to see the lakes of Glendalough and the monastic ruins. Glendalough is home to 2 glacial lakes and the remains of a monastic site founded by Saint Kevin in the 6th century. The ruins include a round tower, several churches, and grave markers, which highlight the area's importance as an early Christian settlement in Ireland. Saint Kevin was known for seeking solitude and established this monastic site in Glendalough, which not only would later become an important religious center, but also a place of refuge during Viking raids. Vlad and I went on this day trip the day after the Florida State versus Georgia Tech football game in Dublin. So we were joined with a lot of fellow American football fans, but funny enough, most of them were Florida State fans. Round towers were quite common in early medieval Ireland, and they were built primarily as bell towers and places of refuge during Viking raids. With their height and narrow doorways, they were ideal for defense and signaling. By signaling, I mean the use of bells or other means to alert the surrounding community of danger, such as approaching Vikings. They could also be used to call the monks to prayer. We are currently walking to the upper lake of Glendalough. So Ireland, I just called you Ireland. Vlad, what do you think of County Wicklow, Ireland so far?
It's rainy and wet, but it's nice.
And you say it's not that different from Belgium?
No, it's not. I feel like home.
Lame. The upper lake of Glendalough is believed to be the area where Saint Kevin sought solitude and lived as a hermit before he established the monastic settlement. The upper lake is also the larger of the 2 lakes, and it's surrounded by steep cliffs, and it offers a pretty gorgeous view. We made it to the upper lake of Glendalough.
Beautiful. I like it.
Vlad is finally impressed. Unfortunately, our time at Glendalough was limited, but Vlad and I wanted to pay one last visit to the monastic ruins before leaving. The monastic ruins at Glendalough include several churches, including a cathedral and St. Kevin's Church, which were central to religious life in the early settlement. The cathedral, which is the largest and most significant structure, was built in stages between the 10th and 13th centuries. It served as the spiritual heart of the monastic community. Surrounding these churches, there are numerous weathered grave markers, some dating back to the early medieval period, and they reflect the long history of worship and burial at this sacred site. After our time at Glendalough, Vlad and I headed back to the bus for our next stop of the day. Vlad, how's your first bag of potato crisps?
This is not good. I don't like it.
Let me see the bag. What flavor did you get?
Smoky bacon.
Oh, smoky
It doesn't
bacon.
taste like smoky bacon at all. It just tastes like salt.
Vlad was not a fan of potato crisps from the south of Ireland, but truth be told, neither am I. I much prefer the brand of potato from the north of Ireland. Next up, we briefly visited the Wicklow Mountains, which are frequently referred to as the Wicklow Hills due to their relatively low elevation compared to other mountain ranges. Next up, we were off to County Kilkenny to see the city of Kilkenny, and we spotted some super cute sheep on our way. On our way to Kilkenny, we even spotted the Hollywood sign, which is in the small village of Hollywood in County Wicklow. Kilkenny is a medieval city in southeast Ireland, known for its well-preserved historic buildings, including the iconic Kilkenny Castle. The city's narrow, winding streets and vibrant art scene make it a popular destination for both history enthusiasts and cultural travelers. Unfortunately, there wasn't enough time to both explore Kilkenny Castle and wander around the city, so Vlad and I opted for a short walking tour. Fortunately, the walking tour was extremely pleasant, and it even included a peek into Dominican Black Abbey. The Dominican Black Abbey in Kilkenny, Ireland, was founded in the year 1225. It is one of Ireland's oldest Dominican priories. It's known for its stunning stained glass windows and Gothic architecture. The Abbey has played a significant role in the city's religious history for nearly 800 years. The Black Abbey also houses one of the largest and most impressive medieval stained glass windows in Ireland, known as the Rosary Window, which depicts scenes from the life of Jesus Christ. While Vlad and I did not have time to explore Kilkenny Castle, we did get to walk past it on our way back to the bus and after getting some ice cream. After a long and exciting day, Vlad and I both made it back to Dublin, but he was quite baffled by all of the American flags he saw on display. I was not that surprised by the number of American flags on display, considering the large number of American tourists who were in Dublin for the football game. Vlad and I wrapped the day up with a visit to Johnny Rockets, where Vlad had his first Coke float because they didn't have any root beer, and then some bowling.
Why does it always have to go on the left side?
What a fantastic day. We'll miss you, Dublin. Until next time.